All right. Welcome back.
We're and to preface this is once again another
Post commentary.
post commentary episode. Will be for the next 2 episodes because I'm a
after this one. The next 2 episodes after this one.
That's correct.
Yes.
As you can see, I am figuring out where the hell I want to go. I think that we just go straight to.
I think we go and fight the dragon.
Yeah. Gotta go eat a dragon soul.
Do we eat it or do we just absorb it through osmosis?
Is a question for the lore experts.
I thought you were one of those.
I am far from it. There is some lore in this game. It's like you gotta be on some very heavy shit to understand. Like, it's hard to comprehend from what I remember. Maybe if this is years ago and I tried to understand it, maybe I could now, but like, oh my god, it's loopy. So like the creation of the worlds and all that, it's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that we just take the carriage there and pretty much just wait for Delphine and then go slay a dragon. But yeah. Oh, one thing that
part that I should have just cut out.
Probably, but whatever. We're here now.
I think I was a bit more happy in the next part.
Yeah, I've kind of figured because those you probably already had edited these ones, and then those X2 were more recent.
Well, no, like I did all 4 of these episodes like together.
Oh, did you have ones? Okay.
Because I realized that you fucked up. So
sorry that the OBS gods were mad at me. They decided that they wanted to be bad.
Yes.
That was the harshest word I can think of.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't have even said the word that I said because get demonetized.
Did you say a naughty word? I honestly already forgot. Naughty words are part of my daily vocabulary.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's one of those things is like I realize I know that a lot of YouTubers will avoid saying that stuff within saying curse words within the first like minute or so or half a minute of the video to avoid ads or avoid like the demonetization stuff.
Yeah.
Because
they make their living.
Possibly have a bad word said right after our ad.
Nope, absolutely not. It looks bad.
Yeah.
That's the freaking internet, baby. There's a lot worse out there.
But not near my ad. Can't have that.
Nope, not mine. My ad is special. It is the one and only ad to ever remember. I was so confused right here. Uh-oh. I almost killed Acer there.
Would have been funnier if it killed you instead.
Does it actually kill it? I don't remember. Oh, we can find out next time we play.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like a waste of time. Actually, no, we're at High Rothgar right now, the last save. So no, we can find out pretty easily. But you've been learning German. You've gone down the Duolingo rabbit hole.
Yep. Yeah. What?
Do you know how to say "I like milk"?
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon. It's attacking.
No cheating. I don't really know how far you're in. Probably not very far than what you know.
I don't think I've learned the word for like.
It's easy in Norwegian. It's literally like your.
I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
It's literally
the word for like in Norwegian is liker.
Oh, okay.
It's so like how do I say I like milk is jeg liker milk. Milk.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I don't know. Does that sound pretty? Sounds a lot like English.
I mean, to be fair, English is, partly Germanic in
Yeah,
origin.
English is partly a lot of things in origin. It's got some
Yeah.
Romantic, some Germanic, and that does include Scandinavian languages, but the the Viking era also contributed to the Norwegian and Swedish languages, and then apparently there's even some minor influences like Arabic. I can't remember where it comes from, like what words they are, but it's very
Hmm.
small. But I think it's from like the Crusades era.
Probably. I mean, to be fair, like our numbers come from Arabic,
Hmm.
like the
Oh, that's it then.
scripts.
That's it. Well, does that also apply to other Germanic and Romantic languages in Europe?
That I have no clue. I just know
Okay.
that like the symbols
Oh, the symbols. Okay.
themselves come from,
Oh, they're not Latin. That's interesting.
yeah, because Latin was like Roman numerals,
Yeah, that's true. I never. Huh. Who'd have thunk? That makes sense though. I love
but
what I do. Is just
yeah,
start looting. It's like there's a dragon flying right over my head.
yeah, priorities, right?
I see a corpse. I have to loot it. Otherwise, I'm going to lose track of that corpse. One thing that's interesting. Oh no, I lost my train of thought. I've been having that happen. That's embarrassing.
I can say I am egg. Ich bin ein. Yeah, yeah,
Right
or
or
a or something.
Bruce, bro.
The words are weird.
yeah, yeah. Pretty sure egg in Norwegian's egg. Yeah, or egg.
Die, die, die. Yeah, I think it's like EI. I think that's
Yeah,
how it's spelled.
that's confusing because that's like how you say like a in Norwegian. Or one of the forms of it. Um,
And while we're, you know, uh, we're offending every German and Norwegian person.
absolutely. Okay, the Duolingo god, the owl, a god. It is
Yeah,
not a god. It
it's
is a
basically
much more
yeah.
threatening than God
It's
because it is real.
okay. That's another topic.
That's another topic. Personal stuff aside, that owl will come break your kneecaps if you don't keep up with your streak. I have seen
It's
it.
by the way, it's EI.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
I
Yeah.
might have said Ein by accident.
This is what I remember. Realized how many potions I had, or maybe I don't. I don't know. Hopped up on adrenaline in this moment. Apparently, I do not realize how many potions I have. Chop, chop, chop. Ah, it is. Uh-oh.
Just kill it faster. That's all that matters.
That's right. It's all just about how many potions I can swig mid-combat. It's just so funny to me. Imagine it. It's just like, as you're swinging with your two-handed weapon, like mid-swing, you somehow reach around to your pack, pull out a potion, swig all of it, and throw it to the side, and still keep swinging in the process of it. It makes no sense at all.
Oh, hey, Delphine's here.
Yeah, she did nothing. She didn't do jack shit.
I mean, isn't that basically all the NPCs?
Yeah. I can't.
Also, I really like that samurai sword that she has.
It's not a samurai sword. It's the blade sword, which is inspired by samurai armor, which you'll see later. It's similar, and it's because it is, I believe, inspired by Akaviri, which is the other continent that sometimes would come in and invade Tamriel. They have like monkey people and lizard people.
Okay. That definitely doesn't scream racism at all.
They're literally, it's like Planet of the Apes.
Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is
It's a great couple episodes. Really glad that we had to re-record this.
Maybe you should have been one playing Skyrim then. Hey, you said you've done this before too, so I don't want to hear it. It's my
I
first
mean,
time. I'm allowed to
yeah.
make mistakes.
Yeah, I've done this once or twice before. But usually it's, not for 4 or 5 episodes straight.
Well, someone should have edited them sooner.
But we never found
Well,
one until now.
maybe if we,
You're trying to think so hard right now.
there was no need to edit them because we were doing Halo at the time.
Yeah, I know. But nonetheless, though, I remember there was one story that we talked about that I want to talk about again because.
Are you going to bring up the dumb rattlesnake again?
For the record, this is the second time I brought it up. And it's because we recorded the first time, and it is good content because I scared the shit out of myself. Because I fucking hate snakes. Snakes are the worst thing ever. I don't know why people like having snakes as pets. Like, you do you and whatnot, but my god, do I hate those things. They scare the shit out of me. They are cold and scaly, and I like warm and fuzzy. I like puppies and kitties. So,
Interesting.
here I am, out in Colorado. We're hiking up along this bluff. Get a good view of the mountains and everything. It's a pretty rough hike, to be honest. And I'm already kind of a paranoid person. It's my scout training coming into play. Keep an eye out for snakes. My film on experience.
Exactly. Gotta be careful of those snakes.
Exactly. And one thing that they always warned us about is that snakes, they like roads and they like trails because it's more exposed in the sunlight for them when they're sunbathing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so here I am with my girlfriend and the dog, and the dog is a tiny little chihuahua named Felipe Raul, and he's the cutest thing ever. And he's doing a great job on this hike. He's just vibing. We climb up to the top of this bluff and we're walking along it just a little bit though. Like you got like 150 to 100 yards as a wide range, but nonetheless, 50 to 100 yards. And he's walking in front of me, and she's a little bit behind me because she's a little winded. And next thing you know is I see something on the trail, and he's about like a few yards from it. I can't remember for sure how close he was. And I see it. It's a snake just kind of laying there, just like long ways. Like he wasn't curled up or anything. He wasn't moving. I'm pretty sure he was asleep or sunbathing, whatever. And I just yanked that little boy back so that way he doesn't walk right into it because he was not paying attention. And he almost walked right into that fucking rattlesnake. That thing would have killed him in an instant. So, yeah, just yanking back. I'm like, snake, and I'm like freaking out because I hate snakes. And have I mentioned that a few times now? How much I hate them? I hate snakes.
No, I don't think you mentioned that.
The fear was created by my mother, and then it was cemented by Far Cry 3. So that's also where crocodiles and alligators come from, too. Far Cry 3. Okay. And actually, that's personally a nightmare. But
to be fair, crocodiles and most snakes, unless they're poisonous or venomous, I should say, aren't really that big of a danger to humans.
Okay, Florida man, you gonna go ride one now?
A snake?
Alligator.
No, I was saying snakes.
Oh, you said snakes and alligators.
Sorry.
Are you just saying non-poisonous snakes? If non-poisonous snakes, I do agree.
Yeah. Non-poisonous, non-venomous snakes. There is a difference.
Yes, there is a difference.
I don't remember what that difference is, but there is a difference, I know.
There's some technical difference. I don't really care. We all know what we mean.
Yes.
Look at me go. I killed the dragon, though. She tells me, okay, it's time to go to the Thalmor embassy, and I'm like, no.
And Connor's doing his usual, gotta go and do every little thing.
I'm sorry that I don't like just beelining the main quest line. I find that Skyrim is best when you just kind of ignore the main quest line, but someone wanted me to pay attention to the main quest line, so...
Well, it is important, for actually finishing the game.
Skyrim is one of those games that you kind of just finish when you want to finish. But I digress. Going back to snakes. So the first thing I do though is like text my family. It's like ran into our first rattlesnake. Felipe almost walked right into it. And my mom was immediately freaked the hell out. It was so funny. She was telling me when she was out like in Arizona, she was like looking everywhere for snakes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just I got that so much from my mother. She also told me that like my grandma lives in Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently, according to someone who really should not have told my mother of all people this, there's like a time of season where snakes are really mean, and like they had like this rattlesnake like charge into or at them at, like while they're at their pool or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
which did not help my mom. Era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all. So yeah, our poor little boy almost went to the grave.
Rest in peace.
He's still here. He's still thriving. He's a little round. He ate like half a bowl of food when he of the cat's food, mind you, too, and he was shaped like a potato for a minute.
I mean,
that was me and my sister.
isn't that basically what a chihuahua is? It's just a large potato.
No, I can't really disagree. So I guess I have to agree then. He's cute. I can just walk around with him like one arm and everything. It's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a little status symbol. Feel like legal is it Legally Blonde? Where she has like the chihuahua everywhere? Yeah, I think so.
I can't remember. I think she had it in like a bag or a purse or something.
Yeah, she always like walking around with it too. Like it's everywhere though.
Yeah.
Just watch everything. That's a funny movie. Also, have you ever seen Final Destination?
I've heard of it.
Okay. Basically, it's like a supernatural movie, like about this guy that sees premonitions of things happening. He sees a bad event that's going to happen, and it's about the ensuing things after that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to say too much since you haven't seen it. I just watched it on the plane right back from Ohio, and my girlfriend had seen it before, and lo and behold, like the thing that it's kind of a spoiler, but I think it's an old enough movie. I feel comfortable releasing. It's also within like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah,
the plane crashes. Like it is just like a complete like thing. Like it's like this plane crashes, and the guy saw it happening and everything, and so he got off and brought several people with him. And yeah, it's not probably the best choice of movie to watch on a plane. Nonetheless, though.
You know what movie you should have watched while you were on the plane? Airplane. Now that's a very good movie.
It is. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that. I'll get around to it.
I think when we were in DC.
We were in DC.
Yeah,
elsewhere.
I think you went down to the gym in.
Yeah, that's right.
The hotel. But
and then I came back. I think I was I'm not gonna watch this halfway through, so I was just doing my own thing.
Yeah, there's a scene in Airplane, and it's probably one of the best scenes in the entire movie. For plot, and I should put in quotes because let's be real, there's not much plot. Yeah, you watch Airplane for the comedy, not for a plot. For reasons, the pilots are all out, and the flight attendant has to activate the.
I remember that.
Activate the autopilot. And the autopilot is symbolized by a blow-up doll.
Yep.
Well, at some point, what?
The blow-up thing is at the hole.
Well,
right? Isn't that?
Hold on. The blow-up doll starts to deflate, and they need to reactivate it. well, the only way to reactivate it is by getting the tube on its belt area and blowing
It just so
into it.
happens to be around the crotch area. It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely just a coincidence. But yeah, you get a shot of it from behind, and it's just the flight attendant doing something to the blow up doll.
Way to keep it PG.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that actually. I was back. I was later up, and I was back.
Mm-hmm. And then you get a shot of the blow up doll with just the biggest grin on its face. It's like, yep, I know.
I signed up for this. Why do you think I was deflating?
And then after the scene, the flight attendant and the blow up doll both have cigarettes in their mouths.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was funny.
That was definitely one of the best scenes, in my opinion.
I would, from my limited time watching it, I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I remember, really.
Yeah. Well, I think I had made a point to show you the scene as well.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, you're right.
So.
Good movie, though, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's everyone talks about it as a classic, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
What are we doing right now, though? No, we just touched that mage for some reason. I don't remember why. I was not paying attention.
Yeah, neither was I. I was too busy explaining the plot of Airplane.
Once again, in quotes, plot.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like we're gonna go over here, maybe?
Do we go into this mine? Yeah. Not another one.
I think
hello.
we're just talking, trying to find a quest or something, maybe.
You were doing something down here. I don't remember.
There's always something to do everywhere in Skyrim. What can you tell me about Kyne's Grove? Oh yeah, still. I didn't get very far. There's
I love
always
how she
something
just
to do.
loaded in.
Yeah, it's actually one big criticism I have of. Okay, so it's not a big criticism. It just doesn't. It's janky. In Starfield is like there's elevators, like because it's a sci-fi game and it's big cities, so there's elevators and people just kind of appear out from them. It does not look good at all. It's just like you could have just taken the time to just like close the elevator for a split second, open it, and then someone walks out. Close it for a split second, someone walks out. Just something, so you don't just see someone just appearing out of thin air in front of the elevator.
This is why Starfield is the worst game ever. No.
That's kind of what it sounds like from the internet.
It's
not that bad. The internet's. Are you going to say the internet's always right, David? I guess we were just saying that last episode.
No, I'm not that naive. I was going to say, this is like, I feel like the reason why there's more hatred for it is because everyone built it up as going to be like the next coming of Skyrim type of deal, but it's just
it's a different game. It's how I look at it is could have been better, yes, but they it's a new IP. There's going to be rough edges, and it's also I will acknowledge that I do think that the engine itself is showing its age. It's not that I think they need a new engine; they just need to overhaul it majorly.
Mm-hmm. But
if they want, especially
at what point do you just make a new engine?
Well, think about it though. Look at Unreal.
Mm-hmm.
It's been iterated on for the past 30-some years, or however long it's existed. I don't know, but it's not. There's still a code existing from back then. Like you don't just delete all of it. That
Well,
just make
no.
it take a lot. If they say we want a new engine and you're expecting them to create a new engine, no other engine supports what Bethesda creates because they hand place every single item so you can interact with it.
Mhm.
No other engines are really like that.
Get an axe and bring the
The
old
issue with Starfield, though, is it, and this is valid, it is loading screen slash fast travel simulator. It's so much. Like,
Mhm.
this is my biggest complaint. Is as you see, I don't like the fast travel very much. And when I do fast travel, is using the carriages. And in Starfield, it's literally not possible, which
Yeah.
is okay. I'm kind of mimicking. There's a YouTuber I like a lot. I'm mimicking his points right now, but once
I
again,
mean,
it's
isn't
Gopher.
that basically just the internet?
Pretty much, yeah. It's just an echo chamber.
Yeah. I mean, the entire like I started the channel with sort of like a vision of what I wanted it to be, and it was similar to another channel that I had been I'm still into.
Hey, yeah, I get that. It's
So
there's never any true original thoughts.
yes,
It's hard, not
Well, this is really
hard.
quite a nice town when you
yeah.
get down to it. Just look at the view.
The issue is
It'll be
like
good
you
to
land
know
on the
that while
planet
I'm whining
and you
about
need to
these
go to
Ruben
another
brought a few
planet
of his things back when he still had things to
Mm-hmm.
buy.
and you need
Take them.
depending on if you don't fast travel, you can have like 3 to 4 loading
Good day.
screens, and it has like one little cutscene, like oh, you're taking off right now, and then it's like a
Mm-hmm.
black screen with a loading icon. It's just like you could have just hit that and had this play this animation longer, and then it would have seemed a lot more seamless. At least like it's a matter of hiding it than
Mm-hmm.
than
So do
just
you
like
want
having.
the Resident Evil treatment of the loading screens are just doors opening?
No, I'm thinking, but this is me. This is coming directly from that YouTuber, like Red Dead. I don't know if you didn't play Red Dead a lot, but when you fast travel or quote unquote
Mm-hmm.
are traveling a long distance, it plays a little like cutscene of you traveling across different landscapes to get there. It shows you on the train for like 10 seconds or so, going
Mm-hmm.
through and everything. Like, 3 different spots. So, it's not just the same shot over and over again. And it makes it seem like, oh, I am traveling, and it's not just this most uninteresting black screen.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's something to look at. Um, just I don't know. It's just the amount of time that you have to just go into the menu to get where you want to go. It's just really annoying. So, and then like just so many cutscenes or black screens when they have an animation play right beforehand.
Mm.
So,
Gotcha.
there's other positives to the game though. Like the Radiant quests are pretty well hidden. Um, the ships builder is really cool. I think the ships, I can't say for sure yet. I've heard that they're not the most useful things ever, but it's something new, I guess. It's cool. One thing that
Yeah.
would be great that really the game should have is like a rover or something, literally walking around on these planets. And it's like I literally have a spaceship, and I don't have like a
Any other
rover. Or like
methods of travel?
yeah, it's literally just you walk.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's just it's things like that that I don't know if they can actually do in their engine is the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I maybe they do need to have one, or at least like a major overhaul and update basically everything because like the animations are so janky compared to most modern games now. To the facial animations, they have improved a lot. I'll give them credit.
I feel like part of the problem, part of like why people might not be super happy, just based off of all the small issues that you've been talking about, is the price tag. I'm sure the like obviously there's a lot to the game, but for the polish of the game, it sounds like maybe it should have been more. Maybe it should have spent an extra like half a year in testing and stuff.
I don't. Honestly, the game is quote unquote polished. Like, there's not many. I haven't been having many issues with bugs and everything. Like, they're gonna exist no matter what, especially
Well,
the Bethesda game, the scope of it.
Mhm.
It's just a conceptual issue with the execution that they were capable of with the engine.
Mhm. Okay.
I don't think that's what it was. Like, I I think that they have a really good premise and a really good idea. It's just with the limitations that they have, it wasn't able to be executed as good as it could have been.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. It's not like Cyberpunk was.
Oh no, the launch is nowhere close to like Cyberpunk's launch. Nowhere close. That game was a complete just. Oh god, I never played it, but like just watching the footage, I was like, holy shit, this should not have been released yet.
Yeah, it was probably for the price as well. It was pretty bad.
It's a AAA game. They're always going to charge $60, $70. I strongly disagree that the price tag should go up to $70 though.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of looking like that's the direction that the industry is going in, which really sucks.
Well, it's especially ridiculous when you look at games like Call of Duty, where they're freaking throwing microtransactions in there. Like,
it's fun siren in your background. All right, and I think that's it. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.